Now we have to check whether this series is convergent, at which for value of x the series is going to be convergent, right? The series is given by x to the power n over x plus n. Now x to the power n is greater than x plus n, then an is going to be x to the power n, bn is going to be x plus n. Now an is divergent if mod x is greater equal to 1, if mod x is greater equal to 1, and bn is also divergent. So we have summation n equal to 0 to infinity x to the power n over x plus n. This is divergent if x is greater equal to 1, and if 0 less x less 1, it's going to be convergent. So from there we can say that the option C is going to be our correct option, right? Okay, great. Now let's move to the next one. So we have to know what the term shadow price in the linear programming is what, right? So if we talk about in linear programming problems, the shadow price of a constant is the difference between the optimized value of the objective function and the value of the objective function evaluated at the optimal basis when the right-hand side of the constant is increased by 1 unit, right? It may be shown that when we are using the approach of Winston, that the shadow price is equal to the constant of the primal LPP and are equal for the dual prices. Okay, great. Now let's move to the next one. Okay. The body was originally at 60 degrees Celsius and it is cooled down to 40 degrees Celsius in 15 minutes when kept in air at a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. You have to find the temperature of the body at the end of 30 minutes, right? Okay, so we have what? We have the body was originally at 60 degrees, right? Now it is moved to 40 degree in 15 minutes. So we have by Newton's law of cooling that d theta by dt is equal to minus k into theta minus theta naught, right? So integration d theta over theta minus theta naught is equal to minus k integration dt. Log of theta minus theta naught is equal to minus kt plus c1. And theta minus theta naught is equal to c2 e to the power minus kt. So you have theta naught is equal to 25 degrees. Now you have t equal to 0 and theta is equal to 60 degrees. So 60 degree can be written as 25 degree plus c e to the power naught. C is 35 degrees. So theta can be written as 25 plus 35 e to the power minus kt. So from solving, we get the theta to be this angle. So from there, we can say that the option C is going to be the correct option, right? Okay. Now here they are saying that which of the following statements is correct. Polynomial is monic if its leading coefficient is 1, which is also correct. Every square matrix is a 0 of its characteristic polynomial. It is also correct. The characteristic and minimal polynomial of the matrix A do not have the same irreducible factor. This is false. Similar matrices have the same characteristic polynomial. This is also going to be true, right? Okay, let's see what they have given. Okay. So from option A, we can see that for every definition, the product of monic polynomial is monic, and if the coefficients are belonging to a field, every polynomial associated to exactly one monic polynomial, in that case, we can say a polynomial may be said to be monic if it has 1 as a leading coefficient, right? The Cayley-Hamilton theorem was given by Arthur Cayley, and this person, it says that the characteristic polynomial of any square matrix is a 0, that is, a matrix with an equal array of columns is also a square matrix. Similar matrices are going to have same characteristic polynomial. The characteristic polynomial is going to be this, and from there we can say that it is going to satisfy our solution. Hence, we can say that option A is going to be the correct option, right? The flux F is given by y I cap minus x j cap plus z square k cap. It is an outward normal along the surface of the solid. So we have to find the flux at that point. Okay, let's see the solution. So we have flux can be given by y I cap minus x j cap plus z square k cap. So we have 0 less equal to x less equal to 1 and 0 less equal to y less equal to 1, and this is given to us. Now we are going to use the Gauss divergence theorem. So integration 0 to 1, integration 0 to 1, integration 0 to this factor. del del x I cap plus del del y j cap plus del del q cap into this. And after solving this, we get the answer to be 4 by 3. Hence, we can say that option D is going to be our correct option. Okay. Okay. Now here we are having what? We have been given that z is equal to what? The value of z is given to be x square minus xy plus y cap. X is equal to r cos theta, y equal to r sin theta. So we have del z over del r is equal to x equal to 1, y equal to 1. And you have to find the value that is going to be given by this. So we have z is given by this, x is equal to r cos theta, y equal to r sin theta. So z is going to be this, del z over del y is this, and then from solving we have del z over del r is going to be 3 over root 2. So from there option A is going to be our correct option, right? Okay, so now they are asking which of the following statement is not correct. Every convergent sequence is bounded. This is true, right? Because every convergent sequence has to be bounded. Every infinite bounded sequence has a limit point. Yeah, it has to be a limit point. In the field of a real number, a sequence is convergent if and only if it's a Cauchy sequence. Yes, this is also true. A bounded sequence which does not converge has a unique limit point. This is going to be false because of a bounded sequence which is not converging, it has to be more than one limit point. Okay. Okay, let's see the solution. Here they have given the um, explanation for all of them. Yeah. So let's move to the option next one. Okay, now they have given us a linear transformation r squared to r cube is a linear transformation defined by this. You have to find the rank of t, right? Okay, let's see. So we have that t equal to r square to r cube is a linear transformation is given by x comma x plus y comma y. Now 1 comma 0 and 0 comma 1 is the basis of r square. So t of 1 comma 0 is going to be given by what? 1 comma 1 comma 0. T of 0 comma 1 is given by 0 comma 1 comma 1. So we have that these two vectors span the range of t and these are linearly independent in R square. Now if we have x comma y belonging to R, so from there we can say that the dimension of the range space is going to be 2. Okay, great. Now we have that the volume of the solid. Okay, now here we are having is what? That the F is a field and its order is given by 16384. Then we have to find the number of proper subfields that we are going to get, right? Okay, now we are going to factorize this thing. So if we find the factors of this, we are going to get 2 to the power 14. So the number of proper subfields is going to be 3, okay? Okay, so from there we can say that the option B is going to be our correct option.